Hi, everybody. I have a real surprise for you today. I know a lot of you, because we're all being compliant with the COVID-19, you can't get to beaches. And so I thought I'd bring you down to see the collections of one of my dear Beachcomb buddies, Noni Sanford.
Hi.
Wait till you see all the junk she has. This will keep you busy for hours. Noni and I met at the Beachcomber Fun Fair in 2013.
Yeah.
And we both live on the same island, so we get to periodically go beachcombing together. And we have very different tastes in what we like from the beach. I discriminate. Noni likes everything.
I'm very discriminating. It's just different than your stuff, that's all.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah. Well, you like everything though, pretty much.
I don't know.
Never seen you turn down anything.
I don't like newer
Stuff. Yeah, yeah.
I just like to look for older stuff, especially stuff that I can identify, maybe and track down,
Yes.
or make something out of.
Make something out of. So Noni's area that she goes to a lot is South Point on the Big Island, Kamilo Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to tell everybody about that?
Yeah, well, it's actually about a 10-mile strip, but the Kamilo Beach itself is only about a quarter mile long. But that's where the currents take everything. It's kind of like a hook on the south point of the island, and everything, the currents just, wash stuff in there.
This is the beach where all the gyres in the Pacific, the things that swirl around, all the trash, the fishing floats, the plastic, the industrial roping, dump it on this beach when the weather conditions are right. And Noni and her husband Ron would go down there in the 80s, and they would single-handedly start carting a lot of this back.
Yeah, we bought a truck just for it. It was a Mercedes Unimog, and my husband found it in Canada, but we bought it so we could pull the nets off the shore. And we figured after about 4 years into our pulling nets off, we had pulled over 100 tons
Of netting.
well over. I mean,
Right.
when we pull it up above the high tide mark, and we take what we could to the dump, but most of it we just leave there. And then the Hawaii Wildlife Fund came into being, and we noticed that somebody was removing some of this stuff that we were dumping. And one day we were pulling a big chunk of net down the road, and they stopped us. They said, "Oh, you're the people that put all the piles up on there," and we started working with them after that.
Yeah, so Kamilo's not the dirtiest beach anymore in the
no,
world. Actually, that Southeast Asia has probably some of the dirtiest beaches now, tragically.
India, Southeast Asia, it's bad.
It's very bad. But these are the sort of things she finds that are out here, and these are survey markers, right?
Yeah, they're survey stakes, mostly from Japan, but they're from Okinawa and Korea also.
Right.
But mostly Japan.
And buoys, plastic buoys, and life vests. And what's this thing you just found?
Oh, those are zuni balls, they call them. They're, the longline tuna fisher use them. So they have a little, they have a transmitter in them, so when they put their nets out,
They would do that.
yeah. And this other one,
Tali, you might want to come and look here. Get out of your
the
way.
other big round one here is a NOAA weather buoy, weather and current. And that was dropped off by the USS Gyre to actually track the garbage patch.
Oh, interesting.
And about 2 years after they put it out, it broke loose, and the battery died around the same time, and then we found it soon after that.
I was going to say, look at this, Tali. Isn't this cool? Tali, by the way, is our filmmaker here. Look at the Japanese markings on the stakes. Those are neat.
Okay, this one is Japan Highway, and you would never believe this could float. It's so heavy.
Okay, everybody, come on inside. Let's have some fun. You can go beachcombing at Noni's. Get ready. This is a home of a true beachcomber. And you're going to understand when I say I don't think she's very discriminating.
I am very discriminating.
Look, okay, so Tali, you want to look at some of this and Noni can tell you, shall we start with these wonderful buoys?
Yeah, I have no idea, but I like, the ones I like are the homemade ones the best. Somebody just made out of, you know, a chunk of something they've cut up and, you know.
Like, is this a homemade one?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah.
So these are from here or from Japan?
No,
Or?
there might be a few from Japan, but more likely they're all from here.
Okay. Look, she has a great book collection. Look, she has great taste right there.
And these are, I pick up umbrella handles.
Umbrella handles, everybody. Did you get that?
There's like 580 or something about.
And she
them.
counts how many she has.
Well, a lady came and wanted to count them. She asked me how many I had. I said,
Oh my gosh.
well, let's count them. And it was really cool about when we did count them. He's not supposed to be in there. Well, I'll tell you this. This was from a supermarket in Fukushima. That is definitely tsunami stuff. Part of a shopping basket. There's only 3 markets, and they're all in Fukushima, and they're all destroyed.
My favorite thing. What are those
These are,
again?
they call them birds. They look like a little boat, actually.
Did you find that porthole, by the way?
No.
Oh, okay.
But those are used, they'll go before your fishing lure, so they help steady the fishing lure so it has a good action in the water.
Okay, so she collects shoe soles.
Some.
What
My-
are, oh, chains.
And these are kind of cool. This is one thing I really like. I found these identical little, they're like racing cars. Same manufacturer and everything. But they were found 10 years apart. Same beach.
So this is from the Flotsam Jetsam School with Kurt Evismeyer, Martin Gray,
Yeah.
and they find things like these lobster tags, right? And what are
Crab pot. Crab pot.
Crab pots, okay. And they will trace them with each other all over the world.
Yeah.
There's a whole network of people who
Yeah, that's what
share
I
this
like
passion.
kind of the most, is just finding something you can track down, you know?
I like this collection, Tom. This is one
The
of my
tops.
favorites, her tops, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are wonderful.
And this is actually one of my favorite little things I found. The little car that was probably in the water for 40, 50 years at least. Get that worn.
Now she also, well, and look at this section right here.
Yeah,
Dinosaurs and seals. She likes
Yeah,
plastic
little-
figurines. And then look, she does like beautiful shells, and she has quite a nice collection of shells. Lovely shells. Okay. So we also have incredible sea glass she finds.
Name, rank, everything.
Fishing floats.
Military glasses, like a 35. It's a beard shit.
Noni,
Yeah.
are these
Those are Great Lakes.
Great Lake floats?
Yeah.
They're aluminum.
But this has all the information. It's
And
a
then
beard
before we
shit
go back to
around
see
the
more,
military glasses.
look how wonderful her windows
They're
are.
going to the Middle East. They have to wear
This is where I've gotten the shots of the floats. She crochets little casings for her floats.
You bet.
They just shoot them.
And she actually sells them if anyone's
Anyway.
interested.
Well, looked it up.
And they're just beautiful. So this is the one thing you've all seen on my Dr.Beachcomb site, is Noni's lighters that she collected. How many? 5?
There's 531.
And look at the little guy. Look at him. What I love, Noni, you have fun with your beach treasures.
Yeah, I just think whatever's interesting, you know.
Yes. Here's her World War II corner. You can start with this. You do like your figurines, don't you?
Yeah, anything that's kind of like worn and, you know. This is a nice.
Did you find this?
No, a friend got that from Apia Harbor.
I'm telling you, we could be here all day. See, look at this stuff.
These are all drift floats from the University of Hawaii. They'll put out a huge amount of, you know, floats, and they all have a number. This one has 11.
Why?
And they asked to return it, just so they can keep track. I have 7, 11, 1, 14. Whenever they put out a batch, they'd all have the same number, so they could track how long
But why
it
did they
took to
put
get
them
some
out?
to track currents.
Oh, I see. So
They
just
put them
throw
off
into
of
the
Hilo.
sea. Uh-huh.
They put them off of Hilo, and just see where they come up. And these are basically like Japanese Lego. And I found all
What is-
the game
Oh, is this a
pieces.
lacrosse ball?
Huh?
This is a lacrosse ball, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's how I found that out by your house.
In Annapolis.
Never with the big green stuff
Oh,
growing on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So she has a little bit of Annapolis, Maryland here.
Mhm. And these I couldn't figure out. I found quite a few of them. Never could figure out what they were. I had them for
What are they made of?
plastic.
Uh-huh.
But I had took the head of the Korean national news came over,
Uh-huh.
and when I came, I just asked him. So I says, "Look at things. See if there's anything there you know." He says, "Picked up. Oh, this is Korean chess piece."
Oh, wow.
And some of them look Oriental, but some of them look really Arabic. So I didn't know what the hell they were. But it's always just fun to find out.
Did you find all these lures?
Yeah.
These are wonderful. I bet these are Hawaiian, yeah? From
Yeah, those are
fishermen.
awesome.
These are from
Yeah.
our local fishermen.
I found some older ones that could have come across from Japan.
You didn't find this?
No, that came from Pango Harbor.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and then tell them about the little covers on these floats. These are also
Okay.
glass floats.
Yeah, they're regular
Black
glass
tips,
balls.
right? Mm-hmm.
But when they started, the age of plastic started coming. Before they made plastic floats, they just made covers for the glass floats. But they ended up being not very satisfactory, and they broke away real easily. So they only did that for, I think, just a couple of years.
Yeah, it's amazing they held on.
Yeah. And this is the thing I like. A 14-year-old boy from Texas made this for me. This is an armadillo with earphones from a toilet tank, and he's got a chili light. Well, he
That's
came
a
over,
treasure.
Yeah, he wrote to me for a couple of years, and then finally he came over. I took him down there. Yeah, these I thought they
Oh,
were
those are
like
cool.
motorcycle licenses or something. I couldn't figure out what they were for years. And finally, a Japanese guy told me they're markers for the railroad. They're on like phone poles
Oh.
to say where there's some kind of electric symbol, where there's some kind of lines, or don't break my junk.
Sorry. Don't break my junk. And did you find those? No.
Yeah, we
I
used to
love
dive
those.
off in Waikiki all the time, and by
These are beautiful.
out by yeah, there's a few bigger ones outside.
Yeah, those are wonderful.
But we'd always find stuff from little wrecks off of the airport,
Mhm.
Honolulu airport.
And guess what?
That's one.
It's a purse.
Yeah, that was so creepy.
need a
I
purse
found it.
like
I could
this.
see the eyeball sticking out, and it's like, what the hell is that?
Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah,
Well, we're going to be here
Okay.
forever. She's going to keep going.
This I was going to tell him. This is a little girl, Kaori Watanabe was her name. And this was definitely tsunami stuff, but we tried to trace and couldn't find, who it belonged to.
This is a nice sea bean.
Yeah, that's called a brain,
Wow, look at that.
sea brain.
Sea beaners would like this. Look at this one.
Mm-hmm.
A little dusty, but it's beautiful. Never seen one like that.
I found it in Texas.
Well, the good news, guys, is that we're not getting as much on this beach, are we? Or are we just cleaning it up more?
Well, when we first started going down there was like a 50-year accumulation. So
Right.
That took a long
So
while.
every month they have to do this. Bye, everybody.
Right. Thanks
Stay compliant, stay home, stay well, wear your masks. We all want to be out doing this again. And I'll see many of you at the Beachcombing Conference. An email's coming out.
Thanks for visiting my junk.
Yeah.